octopus. Why not?
おいしい。
Yay! Neurosis went down. That's good. Okay. Investigations 100. That's cool. Where am I? Okay, well, no, more octopus, guys. Talk to these guys. These guys were last time. They just saying stuff about the kendo. Blah blah blah. I didn't get 8 points for that. Okay, whatever. Enter. Alright. Who are you? I'll say friend of mine. Person is mine one. Alright. Leave because he kicks me out. Blah blah. Okay. Go back to my Kamakura and talk to her again. Okay. Let's save here. Oh, I need to go back there. Let's go talk to Mai. Shrine. Alright. Brother. Okay. She's gonna help me. Nothing was different there. Dead crow. It'll stay. Okay. The crow's been dead, so. Why? But I break one. Oh shit. Okay, that's different. Alone to talk to Grandma? Why? It's okay. I'll tell her you're safe. Please. Okay, if you say so, I'll wait here. Shit. Alright, talking to Grandma alone. That's different than my first playthrough. I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Why are you just sitting there? What do you want? Why was the mask calling my name? You're the one from before. All those months ago. Why didn't I recognize you? Feels like a lifetime ago that day. You said it was calling my name over and over. Why? I've never heard anything like it before, even when you were searching for Amiko. That's right, so you know that as well. For now though, I have a feeling this memory will slip away like sand through my fingers as soon as I leave. I can't tell if I'm figuring something out or I'm going crazy. So it was true after all. When you came here, I saw it too. A memory of a time past, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. I don't know what to call it. Where you knew about Miko and all I'd done to take it, to try and save her, you took Mai with you. In my time with the mask, nothing ever happened like that before. Something profound is happening, something that concerns all of us. How do I make it stop? I can't tell you why the divine chose you, but sometimes the only way forward is to submit. What does that mean? Every time I try to do it at once, I get more confused. What if repeating this over and over is what it? What if repeating this over and over is what it wants? Only time will tell. Please leave Maya out of this. She deserves a chance at a normal life. I can't. She has to help me. It's the only way, because Maya always came with me. That never changes. I'm sorry. Okay. You know, you're right. Were you talking to Grandma about? I don't remember. What? You don't remember? I mean, it was nothing important. I told her we need to go visit your brother, and she agreed. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Let's get going. Yep. It didn't. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Maya and Arlene, what of it? Well, you can't. I got a call from Maya's grandma, and she says she's having health issues, and so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. They wouldn't want to get caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. My son told her grandma could keep her blah blah blah. Just him. He's violent. Beat him up. I gotta do that again, apparently. Whatever. What are you doing? Is he gonna be okay? A few hours, blah blah blah. Maybe there's another way to approach that. Ah, fuck it. Who cares? Alright, let's go. Alright, back to here. Okay. An octopus. Oh, never mind. Okay, enter in. Let's see. Let's see what's taking this difference. What are you doing here? Like Takashi. Let's have a wham. Mama got killed. They cooperate with her, surely. You know what it is. Except for me. I'm not sure what high name. Okay, so she doesn't remember anything unless she talks to the grandma. That's a little weird. Okay. That's right, members, blah blah. It's letting me skip it, so this is all stuff I've seen before. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, I need to go talk to this nerd. Ayami, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. We have much to discuss. Last time I listened to your story about the Kamikai, and okay, this is gonna be different. And the Mass Bearer, I ignore the fact that a simple historian would have no way of knowing about any of it. I guess I had other concerns. It seemed so convenient that the answer to all my problems were so close that I didn't whatever. I have questions. There's only one way you could know about all this. You were there. I suppose one might consider me part of the corruption of the Kamikai when we're trying so hard to contain a being that slipped into the world from the other side. Kami. I doubt that term would be appropriate anymore. Being amongst the mortality of your kind is irreversibly changed the shape of our minds. What time is it? 9:19. Okay. Was it true, all that stuff about the girl in the ruins of Kamakura and the old Kamikai, or was it another trick to keep me moving? I had no reason to lie. Merely, I left out a key moment in the story, the ending. Chikako Shicho, or whatever fucking that name is, was my friend. Well, maybe friend isn't the appropriate term for it. I respected her. We often debated whether the mankind she was tasked to preserve was worth saving. I think over time she grew to love and hate her own kind in equal fashion. Listen to me ranting away again. Why did she remain the Mass Bearer if she hated humanity so much? Perhaps she felt that they weren't using the second chance she'd given them. It's a great burden to be a Mass Bearer, to sacrifice your own humanity and stand vigil at the door. What was the Kamikai so desperate to protect us from really, whatever. Who cares? He told me before. Let's see. You told me before it was to prevent men from abusing divine power. Now it sounds like the other way around, like she's trying to stop something. The stand vigil at the door is to be neither human nor God, to stop both from interfering with one another. Mankind stops at nothing to conquer the world, and the other world wants nothing more than to restore the balance mankind has disrupted, whatever. Sounds like a battle that can't be won to me. I don't think that winning is the goal. Don't you see how much potential mankind has if it would just let go of its ephemeral desire and need for conquest? Whatever. If you're asking me, my years in the Force taught me mankind has a long way to go. So what happened to her? At some point, she stopped being the master, right? Sorry for another time. First, there's something you must do for me, or have you forgotten? Do? Yeah, I remember. You mean the magazine you had me get the first time I was here? Why? What's the point of doing that if I already know what the outcome? Because that is how our conversation continues. That's how it has always been. I am a slave to the course of events as much as you are. Then you'll tell me everything. Yes, I'll tell you how the story ends. Fine, I'll be back soon. Okay. So weird. Alright, let's go back to Daizo. Or I can't. Do I have to ask his brother? That's my tea shop. Close, blah blah blah. Maybe leave me. And then... Alright, gotta get through all this. There we go. Now I can go talk to his brother. Leave. Alright, back to Shinjuku. Talk to my boy Daizo. There we go. Okay, just skip all this. Cool. Thank you, Daizo. Is that him in that picture? Oh, so when you go more crazy, more shit starts popping up. Okay. Alright, leave. Go back to Akasuka. Asakusa, whatever. Alright. Back here. Welcome back, Detective. Reina, the last mass bearer, poor thing, she had no idea what she was being done for. Nor did the new Kamikai led by Tokimasa know what they had done, not truly. Whatever, I read that wrong. You promised me the end of the story. Well, let's hear it. Yes, it's not a happy one, I'm afraid. After time, whatever his name is, began to forget himself. The immortality the mass granted separated her from the memories of being human. The beings she was tasked to protect seemed increasingly alien to her. Constantly bombarded with the whispers of her dead brethren and the kami whose words she chose not to possibly understand, she went mad. Her hatred and sorrow turned into bloodlust, sacrificing new souls to sustain the mask and the dark for a while longer. The girl I knew had eroded away. She became a monster. The last spark of her humanity only emerged in her final act. One day, in order to destroy herself, she'd drawn the mask and entered the door. There was only a brief window afterwards for the mask to gain a new master and retain control of the dark, but there was no one. The dark no longer had a master, and so it began to feed on the hatred of mankind, leaking back into the world of return. By the time Tokimasa found the mask, strange creatures had begun to manifest. The energy within the dark has been mixing with that of this world, and something has been born. It's been growing in the dark, not a kami or a man, but something new. Though Rain is binding to the mass slow its growth, she lacked the will to resist what's coming, or of that I'm certain. It wasn't the end of Shichiro's story you promised me, is it? It's my own. You know you always knew, for the moment I set foot in here, you knew what was in store for me. For what it's worth, I'm sorry, as I said, it's not a happy ending. You expect me to accept that? To abandon everything and become some scarecrow in the dark? You've seen now what the dark is and what it's capable of. Imagine the darkness spread through the world, corrupting all it touches. Only you can stop it, but it's a choice I cannot force you. The collector said resisting was the only way to stay human and free. It's true, going against the flow may grant you a measure of peace, but it will not make you free. What awaits you has already come to pass. Eventually you will accept it. But at least for now, the choice is yours. Alright. Oh. Ooh. That's different. I didn't even see that box. Let's do this. If I keep running and only end up coming back here, choose to forget everything only until I finally submit. I'm sorry, I wish there was another way, Reina, but let's be led to the door and unbound from the mask. Then you must perform the ritual before the dark awakens. That's all it takes? Huh. Then I'll have control of it? You will have the power to save us all. I don't know anything about a ritual. Let's see. Eventually you'll come upon the Kamikai's compound again, and And when you do, you will find the materials Takemasa used as well will be made clear. I was there. Part of me has been there. How could I have missed something like that? Because you're misunderstanding the dark was of Reina alone, and thus they were obscure from your sight. You could tell me yourself. There are rules, believe it or not. No, the choice must be yours and yours alone. Are you alright? Whatever. Why me? A question asked by many throughout the ages. I had a question that holds no answer. I hope to see you again, Yami-Ito. Okay. I gotta go do stuff. Seeing their conflict historian, whatever his name is, casually laid out everything and experience that he read it out the book. Mass suicide, ancient groups adore spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, blah blah blah. Can't see the bridge between Kamakura and Mass Barrier, but how? Yes, you're the collector. I thought I met them, and I thought when I met them, I entered their world and started to understand. However, failing with my intuition, the detective tells me that something's hiding from me still. No more thinking, maybe keep going. What day is it anyway? Lemon just leads. So she's saying this again. Okay. So she said that before. Can't go back there. Okay, so I have to go to the police station and talk to this dude.